have a lot of leaders before the last round. So second game, return game, Mamedov versus Zhigalko. This time Mamedov is white. Black seemingly got a decent position, and it seems Mamedov just blundered. Queen b4, not that he blundered the material, but he blundered that he cannot capture on d5 with the knight, I believe. Because, well, in this case, rook a1, knight c2 would follow, winning an exchange and possibly the game. Now, if black manages to activate his dark square bishop, which is usually done by playing something like bishop to d8, later on to b6 somehow, and something of that kind, then how he's planning to keep this pawn? I mean, if black takes on a1, rook a1 and knight c2, perhaps it's gonna be rook c1 in this case. Yeah. So, a rare case where Sergei Zhigalko has more time than his opponent. So 2 minutes, but, you can never be sure, because he can, spend them all on this very move. Yeah, that's a very important moment, of course. King h2, that's a move of a Blitz player. So rook b8 and something like rook c1. Something like rook c1. Can it be? It doesn't change much. Rook c1. In the worst case, black can simply play queen b8, keeping queen d8, keeping the full control. Rook a8 is a possibility. So like rook takes, still, black is pretty comfortable, I would say. Black needs to make a couple of prophylactical moves like g6, king g7, possibly h5 as well, if he's given a chance. White bishop might come into play via h3. Rook c1, yes, taking his chance. So now on rook b4, it's possible to play... once again, we can see the board. We can see the board because we are trying to do our best, but players are coming to shelter our cameras anyways. So you see a little kid is coming, so it's not the first time we see him, therefore we cannot see the board, so pardon for that. There is still a hope that we gonna be seeing this one again. Finally. So back to the position. Hopefully we can be back. Yeah. So since then, white managed to get the c-file, and Zhigalko is down to his last minute and still 30 seconds for Mamedov. I believe if queen b8, rook c8, it's gonna be a draw, but it will mean that they are tied. So Mamedov is trying to play it. White perhaps has some reason to play on. It's not so easy for black. But if black simply continues to play like rook a8 and then to try to drive the queen away, h5 is once again a practical decision. As well, king g2 is, avoiding possible checks from f3 later on. g6, rook c3. King g7, that's what we call practical chess. So Rauf is visibly nervous, I would say. But how come he's thinking for so long? I mean, it seemed like he had only 20 seconds. So he needs... So that was an important decision if to trade or not to trade rooks. So after that... queen c7, intending bishop d8, intending queen b6. Queen c7, there is knight c4. There is knight c4 attacking d6. Bishop e7. I guess that's nothing wrong with this move. Bishop e7. Then somehow, bishop e7, bishop b7. So if white puts the bishop on c6, then black can hardly hope to activate his pieces. Aha, queen a4, nice prophylactical move, not allowing black queen to b4, but after bishop d8, gets very tense. There was queen d7. But then knight on c4 is hanging. So bishop b6, now queen a3. Queen a3. Queen takes, knight takes. Bishop c5. Knight b5. Yeah, well, Mamedov switched to the draw mode, so to speak. Bishop b5, bishop d4, and now it's a draw.